evening. Welcome to North Dumfries Community Complex in Ayr, Ontario. I'm John Molson. Tonight, Game 3 of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinals between the visiting Essex 73's and the hometown Ayr Centennials. The Centennials have their work cut out for themselves. Tuesday night in Essex, Jordan Ryan had 2 goals. Matthew Hebert had 3 assists. The Centennials need a win tonight to avoid going back to Essex down tomorrow 3-0. Essex winning Tuesday night by a score of 6-2. The 73's have won all 14 of their playoff games, including the first 2 games of this Schmalz Cup quarterfinal.
Starting goal for your Essex 73's, wearing number 38, Trevor Wheaton. Starting in goal for your Ayr Centennials, wearing number 35, Lee Doherty.
As just announced, the starting netminder for the 73's, number 38, Trevor Wheaton. He's 2-0 in the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal, 3 goals against, a 150 goals against average, and a 946 save percentage as the 73's win the opening draw, pushing play down in to the Ayr zone, as Alex Garon pushes the Ayr defender from behind. Hunter Moore pushed down at the end boards near side as we take a draw from the left circle in the Ayr zone. Ayr winning the draw back to the point left side are the 73's. Ayr not able to clear the zone. Picked up and thrown through the neutral ice by Andrew Richard. Wheaton leaving it behind the net for his defender. The pass through the neutral zone up to Garon, trying to break around the defender Hurst, losing the puck at the end boards far side, back behind the net. Tebert down the half wall, down the left side, back to Tebert's side of the net. The shot by Garon ending up in behind the Ayr net. Down the side boards, moving back by the left as Beaulieu. Ayr grabbing possession, throwing it down in behind the net of Wheaton. Captain Kevin Boggs passing off to Hebert. Hebert skating down into the near corner, passing it back to Boggs. Boggs shot 4 inches off the far side post. Boggs with the puck once again at the left, taken away by Jordan Eby. Beller John grabbing the puck for the 73's, shooting it through the neutral zone down the far side. Beller John with the puck once again, moving over the Ayr blue line on the left side. Boggs top of the blue line over to the right. The slap shot by Canzaneri, tipped by Hebert, and back into the corner near side. An Ayr turnover. Canzaneri moving over into the slot, kept on side at the right point by Jordan Ryan. The puck going all the way around the boards, kept on the half wall. Puck now down in the corner, back to the left side of the net, looking for a tip is Dylan Selecki. Back in his own zone, behind his own net to pick up the puck. Ryan Muzzin moving out into the slot in front of his own net, down the right wing, and chipped in by Daniel McIntyre. Through the neutral zone, Nathan Redford giving chase for the Centennials. Gibson keeping it in at the line. The puck now on the near side boards by the penalty box. Shot back in by the Centennials, Gibson. Gibson leading the Centennials in scoring with 34 points in 22 games. The Centennials with 5 players over a point a game. They'll need to turn up the offense tonight and turn it up on the defensive end, allowing 6 goals on Tuesday night, 4 goals while Arc Pro was here for the first game on Saturday night as Lee Doherty makes the save. Doherty playing 1 game of this Schmalz Cup quarterfinal. That was the first game here Saturday night. He's 0-1, allowing 3 goals against in that game, a 3.04 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. Petted around the far side, the short pass to Andrew Richard, now moving through the neutral zone up past center ice. Muzzin grabbing it behind the net far side for the 73's, bouncing it off the skate of Beaulieu before it comes back to Broman. The 73's turn the puck over. The puck now back in neutral ice as Castor backhands it off the boards on the near side. Moving into the slot is Beaulieu off the pass from Broman. As we mentioned in game 1, the Centennials have to keep a close eye on Alex Garon and Jordan Broman. 25 and 22 points in the playoffs for those 2 players through just 14 games. The Centennials playing 8 more playoff games as the Essex 73's have won all 14 of their playoff games. Just underway, first period of play, Schmalz Cup quarterfinals. The Essex 73's up 2-0 in the series. The puck moving through the neutral zone, taken away by Boggs at the far sideboard as Brett Gibson looking to pick up the puck. The pass through the neutral zone to Brandon Christopher. Christopher third on the Centennials in scoring with 27 points. Boggs with the puck once again by the end line in his own boards, in his own zone, flipping it through the neutral zone. Mike Wilkins throwing a hard slap shot off the boards near side, going off on a line change, and Christopher trying to go around the defender before it's taken away. Raymont moves the puck up ice on the pass to Dylan Selecki. Selecki now with the puck in the far corner as McIntyre tries to move across the right side into the slot. The puck deflecting out of play on the far side. First period of play, Schmalz Cup quarterfinal game number 3, brought to you by Arc Pro HD. Visit us on arcprohd.com. See the game live streaming off either team website or on YouTube. Puck throwing back in behind the Ayr Centennial net, picked up by Adam Fisher. Fisher, a key factor in the series, our previous series, the Arc Pro covered against the Lancers. Ayr winning that series in 4 straight as Tyler Raymont takes a shot from the left side and the save in the midsection of Lee Doherty. 13:55 to go, first period of play. No score between the 73's and the Ayr Centennials. The Essex 73's up 2-0 in the series. Hunter Moore throws it through the neutral zone. Here's Fisher skating in. The near side down by the end line, pass back to the right point. Moore falling down to keep it in. Moore ending up in the neutral zone. The puck down on the half wall near side, but play whistled down. A face-off beside the Essex blue line. Essex winning the draw back to the defender, Muzzin. Baylor John with the puck now, banks it off the glass, down the near side, and cutting across the end line near post is Scott Bromley. Bromley working his way off the right side once again, looking for an opportunity. Has it knocked away by Jordan Pettit. Play by the red line, backhanded back in by Fisher before he goes off on a line change. A whistle goes. Scott Bromley headed to the penalty box, so the Ayr Centennials to their first power play.
Essex penalty number 19, Scott Bromley. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Castor trying to move into the slot. The turnaround pass by Richard down in behind the net. Castor with it once again, far side by the end line. The back pass to Alex Richard, back to the left side. The shot by Wilkins off the midsection of Broman defending for the 73's. Wilkins back inside his own blue line. The pass by the red line picked off by Curtis Primack. The back pass to Richard. The short pass over the Essex blue line. Essex grabbing the puck, clearing it off the glass. Broman clearing it and going off to the bench on a line change with 1:02 left in the penalty to Scott Bromley. Wilkins through the neutral zone, has it taken away by Muzzin. Beaulieu moving it along the near side before he falls into the end boards near wall on the hit by Mike Wilkins. Working his way down in behind the net is Alex Mutton. Muzzin grabbing the puck for Essex, clearing it down the ice, going off on a line change, and Dylan Selecki throwing it right back in for the 73's. McKnight moving the puck out across the neutral zone, turns it over at the right side of the line before Fisher takes it again. Eby turning around in his own zone. The pass far side to Jordan Pettit. Pettit moving over his own blue line and the red line, dumping it around the boards far side and in behind the Essex net. Near side, Dunmore attempting a drop pass, instead goes in behind the net out the left side. Dunmore now chipping it in to the Centennial zone near boards. Selecki trying to move his way in back door beyond the right face-off circle. Essex losing possession and regrouping at their own blue line before Selecki chips it in across the Ayr line. kept on side by T-Bird at the right point. The puck in behind the net. Turned over. Here's a turnover at the right circle. The shot by Canzoneri, deflecting off an Ayr defender, moving behind the net. And the Centennials right back the other way. Eby breaking out over the blue line, losing possession of the puck. Wilkins back to pick up the puck for the Centennials. Canzoneri throwing it back in. The pass by Beachy, looking for Gibson, turns it over. The shot just wide by Hebert at the near post. Nearly a costly turnover in the slot. Hebert there to get the shot away. The cross ice pass to Sweezy. Sweezy missing the pass, going off on a change. Baylor John picking the puck up for the 73's. Under 10 to go now, first period of play. Game 3 Schmalz Cup quarterfinal, brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. Garon trying to move the puck over the far side, taken away by the Centennials, and the shot by Redford banks off the end boards on the near side, and the 73's right back to the attack, moving over the left side of the blue line. Primack inside his own line, Muzzin far side boards. Andrew Richards trying to take the puck away for the Centennials, and Richards back to touch up in the neutral zone for Ayr. The centering pass for Richard off the pass by Declan Castor. 73's regaining the puck at the neutral zone. Now standing at the center ice red line. The wrist shot in by Colin DeLayet. Falling over as Jordan Pettit. The 73's shooting from the right side of the blue line into the corner on the near side. Castor on the near side, forechecked by Selecki. Castor flipping it into the neutral zone and picked off by Dunmore, moving over the Ayr blue line on the left side. Selecki hit on the end board, still tied up there with Pettit. Pettit giving him a shot down in the corner. Another right hand, no call on the play. Selecki able to get up. Fisher trying to regain the puck in his own zone. The centering pass for Essex, picked off by Fisher, now going the other way. The pass left side of the blue line. Castor in the slot. Here's the rebound, the shot, and they score! Nick Hurst wide open in the slot. A man on his left side, but I believe Hurst will get the first Centennial goal. This should give the Centennials a lift. I do believe their first lead in this series. Gibson taking the draw at center.
Number 16, Brett Gibson.
Brett Gibson credited with the goal.
And number 21, Mike Wilkins. Time of the goal, 6:33.
Declan Castor and Mike Wilkins. Here's the wraparound on the far post by Gibson once again. Gibson quickly looking for his second goal. Back inside the Essex blue line, out through the neutral zone. Wilkins picking it up inside his own blue line, flipping the puck in from center ice, picked up by the Essex captain, Kevin Boggs. The cross-ice feed crossing the red line. Matthew Hebert shot off the post on the far side. Hebert looked like he had Doherty beat, and he did by plenty. He had the whole open side of the net wide open on the far side, but Hebert hitting the post off the right side of the blue line.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 5:29. That's McKnight for tripping at 5:29.
So that first Ayr goal by Brett Gibson was indeed the first Ayr lead of this Schmalz Cup quarterfinal for the Centennials. Draw one by the 73's. Boggs back to the right side. Garon looking for a deflection in front of the net. Puck now far corner, the slap shot going off the right skate of Beaulieu. Slapped out by the Centennials. Number 14, Hunter Moore. Boggs back to pick up the puck for the 73's. The 73's to the power play here for another minute and 15 seconds. Boggs slides it down to Beaulieu on the near corner. Boggs left side down the half wall. Beaulieu goes cross ice. The shot, Garon looking for a deflection on the forehand in front. Beaulieu digging it out. Back to Boggs left side. Over to Beaulieu on the half wall. The shot kicked out by the right pad of Lee Doherty. Dunmore moving around the defender left side. The shot hitting the end boards. The puck ending up on the right side of the point. Just under 4 to go. A tripping call here to the Centennials, and the 73's will go to a 2-man advantage for 29 seconds.
3:58. That's Richard for tripping at 3:58. I'd like to remind everyone to get your 50/50 tickets on sale.
Draw inside the Ayr zone, right circle. Tied up at the end boards, comes back to the right. The shot wide of the net by Tyler Raymond. In behind the net, near corner, now going back in behind the net, taken away by Pettit momentarily. Raymond down the boards, inside of the net, out the far side, past the end line, picked off by Gibson, who backhands it out of the zone and goes off on a line change. Puck in the neutral zone, cleared back in by Dunmore. Puck down at the half wall. Dunmore goes down into the corner end line, near side, back to the left, passing the top of the point. Back to the left side of the blue line. Raymond can't keep it in and has to go back to the neutral zone to pick up the puck for the 73's. The Centennials able to clear with 53 seconds left in the penalty to Alex Richard. Doherty down the near wall, can't clear the zone. Out to the left side, the shot hitting the end boards by Ryan Muzzin. Puck in the far corner now squirts out the near side. Ayr trying to clear. Here's a turnover. The 73's side of the net. An Ayr player tripped up. Selecki and delay it with good scoring chances, getting in behind the defense. Or that was Bromley, excuse me, who's now going to the penalty box.
Essex penalty number 19, Scott Bromley. 2 minutes for tripping, time of the penalty.
So Essex nearly getting their first goal on the Ayr turnover. Bromley in the box. Ayr to their second power play, looking to extend to a 2-0 lead with 2:08 to go. First period of play. This first period of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal, game number 3, with the 73's on top in the series, 2-0. Brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. A face-off from the left circle inside the 73 blue line. The 73's win it. The back pass to the defender, number 28, Ryan Muzzin, who clears it all the way down the ice, 180 feet. Picked up now by Nick Hurst. Clears it to the 73 blue line. And moving in behind the net for the Centennials. Puck back to the line now. The shot wide by Christopher. Hurst back to pick it up for Ayr. Pass to Eby through the neutral zone. Richard crossing the line and falling over on the near boards. Eby in the slot, losing the puck. Just over a minute to go now. Eby at the far wall, back to the right side of the point, hitting the end boards as the defender Hurst. Down by the left. Hurst moving in off the point, gets his own rebound beyond the end line. The centering pass, the shot blocked by Jordan Broman, excuse me, defending inside the line. The shot off the left side by the Ayr defender. The slapper blocked by Broman, throwing down the ice. The whistle going for icing, and a face-off in Ayr territory with 44 seconds to go. First period of play. Gibson winning the draw. Gibson with the only first period goal on the assist by Declan Castor. Gibson inside his own zone, skating behind his own net. Coming out the near side by his own blue line, still skating through the neutral zone up by center and turning the puck over to Daniel Slipchuk. Slipchuk now back to the defender, Baylor John. Baylor John has it nearly picked off by Gibson, moving the other way. The pass into the slot as the buzzer goes. Open in the slot right at the buzzer. So the Centennials down by 3 and the shots on goal, but up by 1 on the scoreboard off the goal by Brett Gibson. The Centennials taking their first lead of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal. So at the end of the first intermission, with the Essex 73's up 2-0 in the series, the Ayr Centennials look to cut the series lead in half off the Brett Gibson goal. At the first intermission, it's the Ayr Centennials 1 and the Essex 73's no score. The Essex 73's hit their bench first. The 73's with a 2-0 series lead on the strength of a 6 game as well here last Saturday. Strength of 2 Alex Garon goals and an assist. Brett Gibson getting the first period goal for the Centennials to give the Centennials their first lead of this series. linesman fixing a spot by the Essex blue line before the start of this second period. So the 73's out with their top line to start this first. Gibson back out for the Centennials with Fisher on his left side. So the teams matching their top lines as we begin this second period. Play in behind the Ayr net, the puck going up the sidewall and flipped into the neutral zone by Adam Fisher. Mutton trying to pick the puck up at the far side. Slipchuk grabbing possession for the 73's instead, moving it over the left side of the blue line before it's dumped out by the Centennials. Fisher giving chase on the forecheck, but it's picked up by T-Bert skating around the far side, throwing it to the near boards through the neutral zone. The Centennials once again with possession behind their own net. Up the sidewall, taken away by the 73's. Down deep on the far boards, the puck now in behind the net. Colin Delayet looking to dig the puck out. But Jordan Pettit has it pinned up against the boards for the Centennials. Eventually clearing it out of the zone is Alex Richard off the back pass by Hunter Moore. Essex picking it up, moving it over the left side of the Ayr blue line and going off on a line change. Side of the net is Broman on the far side. The puck going way up into the air. Beaulieu trying to grab possession, throws it around the far post from the near boards. Working his way out into the slot is Beaulieu off the pass from Broman. The hard shot by Boggs hitting the end boards. Picked up by Pettit down the near side. Richard throwing it in for the Centennials, picked up by the 73's. The puck now back to neutral ice and back inside the Ayr zone. Chipped off the sideboards, Richard missing the pass, picked up by Baylor John, dropped back to the other defender, the pass to the neutral zone to Selecki, dropped back to Muzzin and shot in to the Ayr zone up the near sideboards. Two 73's looking for possession near boards, the centering pass picked off by Wilkins, throwing back to neutral ice and right back down into Ayr territory go the 373 forwards. Broman back in beside his own blue line, goes cross ice to Selecki, now pinned up on the boards, moving it inside the line as Hebert with a good chance in the first. And there's another couple. Hebert whacking away at it from down below the end line. Hebert with a great chance in the first. Missing an open net on the far side by clanking it off the far post down in the other end. 16:26 to go, second period of play. The Ayr Centennials on top on the strength of the Brett Gibson first period goal. Eby down in the corner near side, Essex intercepting behind the net. Hebert working his way out in front of the net. Now a little off to the left, keeping it in is Tyler Raymont before he flips it up at the left side of the blue line. The puck ending up out of play, but bouncing back on the ice for a face-off in the Ayr zone. Game 3 of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions as the Centennials win the draw and throw it up the near side boards into the Essex end. Bromley down in the far corner. The puck deflecting into the neutral zone, but hitting a player at the Ayr bench, so the whistle goes. Tonight's Game 3 of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal, brought to you live and streaming off either team website or on YouTube. Visit us at www.arcprohd.com. Essex winning the face-off, throwing it around the horseshoe up the near side. Back for the Ayr Centennials as Hunter Moore now speeding around the far corner into the neutral zone, taken away by Boggs, who loses the puck inside the Ayr line to Jordan Pettit. Boggs picking it up once again, Pettit with it, so Boggs and Pettit exchanging the puck from opposite ends. Strange as it may be, Garon grabbing the puck back to Boggs at the right side, down into the corner to Beaulieu. Essex on the power play by the looks of things here. I only see, no, there's a fifth. I thought Ayr was on the power play. It looked for a minute there like there were only 4 Ayr players out on the ice. The 73's applying pressure, trying to tie this game on that last shift. 4 minutes, 59 seconds into the second period of play, as we'll have a face-off from the left side. Draw won by Essex. The puck falls to the neutral zone. Thrown right back in by Adam Dunmore. Picked up on the far boards by the Centennials. Richard, puck back into neutral ice. Essex now moving down the near wall, the centering pass, the backhand, and Slipchuk trying to deflect it in from the side of the net, near side. Baylor John turns the puck over to Mike Wilkins, puck now in the neutral zone. Baylor John back to get the puck for the 73's. Baylor John once again with it inside his own line. The pass back to the other defender. Back to Baylor John. And over to Ryan Muzzin. Muzzin, the short pass down the right wing to Bromley. Bromley throws it halfway around the wall, picked up by Ayr. Wilkins now inside his own line, taken away at the top of the right side by the 73's. Looking for a turnover at the far wall. McIntyre now in on a 3-on-2. The shot down by the end line by Adam Dunmore. And Doherty cutting the angle at the near side post to keep the score at 1-0. The Centennials in the lead. So according to the shot clock, the 73's with the only shot so far in this second period, out shooting the Centennials 4-0 as Richard wins the draw and draws it back to the near corner. Richard on the far side, past the end line, digging it out, past 2 Essex forwards, down the sideboards far wall to Castor, throws it through the neutral zone, picked up by Richard, looking to move around the defender, but Hebert throws a backhand pass all the way out around the far wall, and the shot by Hebert going in behind the net. Richard out the far side, moving it into the 73 zone. The team's starting to go end to end now. The shot by Canzaneri deflecting off the stick of Adam Fisher and going out of play into the netting on the near side. 12:33 to go, second period of play. Game 3, Schmalz Cup quarterfinals. Essex in the lead, 2-0, brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. Eby looking for the puck at the Essex blue line. Puck back in the neutral zone. Christopher moving it up over the right side. Beaulieu trying to clear the puck for the 73's. He's at the far board on his own side of the blue line. Boggs eventually throwing it in down the near sidewall. Castor in his own zone flips a backhand pass to Eby. Eby and Christopher moving over the right side of the Essex blue line. Garon now through the neutral zone, shoots it up the near side, going all the way around the wall out the far side by the end line, and Doherty covering up to his right off the far post for a face-off in Ayr Centennial territory. Essex winning the draw, and a shot right off the draw from Dylan Selecki on the drop pass from Adam Dunmore. See if the 73's will play that same strategy here as a face-off from the same spot. They do not. Slipchuk winning the draw, throwing it off to the far corner. The Centennials able to clear the zone, but the puck going all the way out the far side in behind Wheaton for a face-off. We'll go to the right circle this time, Ayr Centennial zone. Face-off won by Slipchuk, drawn to the near board. Slipchuk on the far side now, checked by Richard. Slipchuk still with it, passes off to the left side of the blue line. The slapper by Muzzin wide on the near side. Slipchuk tying up with Nick Hurst back outside the line, but backhanded right back in by Muzzin. Baylor John going down into the corner after it. Fisher standing up, and Essex 73 forward. The puck going back inside the 73 line. Fisher in the neutral zone, tapping it off the far side boards down into the corner far side, giving chase as Alex Mutton at the half wall. The shot by Richard deflecting off Adam Dunmore, now moving up the other side. The pass down the right wing to Dylan Selecki. Selecki taking the shot low, Doherty kicking it aside and out of play. As we approach the halfway point of this game, the Centennials still out on top on the Brett Gibson first period goal, despite being outshot 16-6. Essex winning the draw, the shot going off the skate of Andrew Richard. Right side of the point, the shot by Tebert blocked, and throwing out through the neutral zone by Adam Dunmore. Dunmore with the puck, throws it off the glass at the far wall. Ayr grabbing possession. The pass to Richard far side, dribbles it in behind the Essex net. Wheaton leaving it down the near side. Essex now coming out of the zone. Dunmore giving chase. Declan Castor cutting it off. The puck back by the red line and shot back in by Canzoneri. Selecki behind his own net, turns it over. Here's Baylor John out front, a good chance. The pass to Hebert. Back to the left side, down the sidewall. Canzoneri now down by the end line, back to the left. The shot, and they score. Curtis Primack from the point on the left side, off the pass from the end wall by Marco Canzoneri, right through the pads of Lee Doherty. The shot by Primack going through everyone in front. Doherty perhaps not seeing it with all the traffic in front.
Jordan Ryan, assistant number 18, Curtis Primack. Time of the goal, 9:01.
Jordan Ryan getting credit, but I believe it was Primack.
Ticket number
11:01, the time of the tying goal.
That's 264-813. Please go to the 50-50 table.
In behind the net, right in front is Beaulieu, just a little off to the right of center. So Beaulieu trying to move the 73's out in front now. Beaulieu again now on the left side, moving halfway down the far wall, back to Boggs. Into Primack, looking for his second goal. I believe they will eventually change that first goal and give credit to Curtis Primack. A penalty coming up here to the 73's. Beaulieu to the box as Doherty skated to his own bench for the extra attacker momentarily.
Essex penalty to number 5.
The Centennials will look to get their goal lead back as Gibson takes the draw right side of the line, wins the draw, passes off to the right wing. Back to the point is Pettit on the right side. Pettit with it once again. The hard slapper kicked out by the right pad of Wheaton. We've hardly noticed Wheaton in this second period. That was the first shot on goal of the period by Jordan Pettit. The Ayr Centennials having to wait 12 minutes into the second to get their first shot of the period. McKnight back inside his own line, regrouping for the Centennials. The pass to Gibson, skating over the right side of the line, back to the point, over to the left. Looking for a pass, goes off the half wall, hits the skate of the referee, and T-Bert able to clear the puck for the 73's, who elect to take a line change. Under a minute to go now in the Essex penalty. Down the far wall by the blue line. The pass by Declan Castor into the near side, going for icing. So the Centennials not able to get much going so far on the power play. Just the one shot by Jordan Pettit, their first shot of this entire second period. Andrew Richard winning the draw, drawing it back to the defender. Hurst goes through the neutral zone. Hurst can't find anyone, and again, that one goes for icing. The Centennials might want to try a little shorter pass. That's the second icing on the power play within the last 15 seconds. Ayr winning that draw, the defender walking around the front of his net. The pass down the sidewall to Richard. Richard missing the pass. Another whistle. I thought Richard touched it. Richard shaking his head. Another draw in the Ayr zone. The Centennials frustrated on their number of icing calls on this power play. Centennials winning the draw, back to Wilkins through center. Andrew Richard cutting around the defender, going near side, centering pass. Castor on the far side below the right circle, and a big pad save by Trevor Wheaton. Back to the point, the slapper, top of the key. Richard breaking his stick. The puck squirting off into the corner. Beaulieu for the 73's, able to skate back the other way. At the half wall, the Centennials losing possession. Fisher back for the Sens. Fisher with it behind his own net now. Or that's Ben Port, I believe. Another icing. 5:52 to go. Second period of play. The 73's and Ayr Centennials now tied up at a goal apiece. Ayr drawing the puck back behind their own net. Jordan Ryan getting credit for the Essex goal. I believe that was Curtis Primack from the left side of the line with the tying goal through traffic, through the pads of Doherty. Port at the near boards. The pass to Connor McLeod. We haven't seen much of McLeod or Ben Port, so perhaps the Centennials trying to get a fresh set of legs. It really didn't help there, as Beaulieu finds himself wide open in front of Doherty in the slot.
Shooterama has asked number 4, Andrew Richard, to take the shot for $60.
Doherty having to be quick with the left glove to keep this game at 1 apiece. Tonight's game brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions, as the 73's win the draw. Broman moving across the slot to the left side. Garon, the centering pass, looking for Broman. Broman side of the net. Garon beside the near post. Boggs the shot, partially blocked. Boggs able to keep it in, top of the blue line. Backhands it down the side. The backhand by Broman. The shot, and they score. Beaulieu grabbing the rebound off the assist from Jordan Broman. So the 73's able to jump out on top away from home. If they can hang on to this with 4:44 to go in the second, they'll be able to go home tomorrow night with the chance to clinch the series.
4:44. That's 5 from 8 and 9 at 4:44.
So Broman and Garon drawing assists. 4:33 to go, second period of play. See this game live off either team website or on YouTube, brought to you by ArcProHD.com. Moving around the left side of the line, the center pass. Centering the puck was Nathan Redford. It hit Wheaton, Wheaton having to make the save. And Fisher nearly grabbing the rebound at the far side, but unable to get a stick on it. Ayr winning the draw, throwing the puck to the right corner. Losing possession momentarily before Gibson throws it right back in for the Centennials. The Centennials with the lone first period goal, but Essex able to strike with 2 here in the second. Fisher tipping it in with his skate, deflecting out to the blue line. And here comes Matthew Hebert skating hard inside the Ayr blue line. Canzoneri the shot high up by the neck. Doherty making the save on the flip shot by Canzoneri. So the Essex 73's now with a 24-9 shots on goal advantage. Ayr with just 3 shots on goal in the second period. Essex with 9 shots on goal, taking advantage as the 73's find themselves on top after goals by Jordan Ryan and Corey Beaulieu. Boggs back to pick it up for the 73's. Whistle going with 3:04 to go, second period of play. The Essex 73's with a 2-0 series lead in the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal, looking to go back home tomorrow night and sweep the series with a win in Ayr tonight at the North Dumfries Community Complex. Richard winning the draw, drawing it back to Port. Port skating behind his own net, up the near side, having to turn around to avoid the forecheck of Adam Dunmore. Dunmore with the puck once again. The shot by Baylor John ends up in the corner on the near side. Centering pass, the flip shot by Dunmore on the backhand ends up in the pads of Doherty. Face-off right circle, Essex winning the draw, but Ayr clearing it all the way out the other side. Moving in off the blue line is Ryan Muzzin, shooting it all the way around the boards. The backhanded attempt out by Moore, not able to clear. So back behind his own net is Spencer Sweezy to touch up the puck for the Centennials. Down the near side, around the horseshoe, out the other side. Picking it up are the 73's at the left side of the blue line. Dunmore dumping it in deep. Taken away by Eby, skating in behind his own net and out the near side by the left circle, or the right circle, excuse me. Muzzin now back to pick it up for the 73's, dropping it for the defender, turned over. The shot by Eby, and they score! The Centennials tie it up on the turnover by the 73 defender. Jordan Eby backhanding it in past the right side of the circle, off the turnover by Muzzin.
Here goes for number 9, Jordan Eby. Assist by number 10, Spencer Swayze, and number 21, Mike Wilkins.
So a key time for the Centennials to tie up this game as we head toward the second intermission. A whistle on the play. Brett Gibson with the opening goal in this contest. The lone first period goal. The Centennials went to the intermission leading 1-0. The 73's found themselves in front by 1, applying pressure off the massive shots on goal advantage. The goals by Jordan Ryan and Beaulieu. I believe that first goal will be changed. The 73's Curtis Primack may get credit for that first 73's goal. As we move inside the last minute, the shot by Raymond ending up in the near corner. Nick Hurst picking it up now for the Centennials. looking for Fisher, the pass up by the red line. Wheaton having to play the puck to the defender, Tebert, and the 73's now rushing up the near side, hitting the side of the net. The quick backhand by Bromley. And Doherty has to go down on his knees to make the save. 34.9 to go. So the 73's had the lead before the turnover by their defenseman on the right side. Jordan Eby, a quick shot hitting the end boards. Boggs over to the left, back to Boggs. Boggs missing the pass down the half wall, out the left side. The shot blocked by the Centennials. Garon picking up the deflection off the defender, moving into the slot. Another Ayr defender falling down, and it looks like Essex going to the box for tripping with 5 seconds to go in the second period. So Jordan Eby able to tie it up for the Centennials off the defensive miscue by the 73's defender. With 1:38 left in the second, the Centennials tied the score. Face-off in the 73 zone. A quick shot, the last one of the period, by Brian Christopher as the horn goes. So the 73's 21 shots on goal, tripling the shots on goal. Ayr with only 6, but the defensive miscue costly. Eby tying the game. So despite a 30-11 shots on goal for the 73's, at the end of the second intermission, it's the Ayr Centennials 2 and the Essex 73's 2, all tied up at the second intermission of the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal. The Essex 73's with the series lead, 2-0. Game 4 in Essex tomorrow night. An Essex win here tonight, and they would move back home tomorrow for a possible quarterfinal sweep. This Swartz Cup, or Smarts Cup quarterfinal, excuse me, game number 3 with the Essex 73's in a 2-0 series lead, brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. Visit us online at www.arcprohd.com or see the live streaming feed off either team website or see us on YouTube. Alex Garon to the box for the 73's to start this third period.
Game 4 is tomorrow night in Essex, 7:30 start. In Essex tomorrow night.
So as just mentioned, game 4 in Essex tomorrow night, 7:30. If the Centennials can pull one out, we'll see you back here for game 5 Sunday afternoon at 1:30. Gibson to take the opening draw against Hebert. Garon in the box for another minute and 50. The Centennials to the power play. Pass through the neutral zone. Wilkins backhanding it in. Sounded like it hit the glass, but the linesman is down in a heap beside the near sideboards. The puck going way up off the glass, so perhaps the puck hit the glass and deflected into the linesman. .136 to go in the penalty to Garon. The Centennials managed to tie this game on the defensive giveaway. Jordan Eby scoring with 1:38 left in the second period. The 73's nearly tripling the shots on goal. It's 30-11 right now. But the Ayr Centennials find themselves in a tie, looking to cut the series deficit on the strength of goals by Brett Gibson and Jordan Eby. The 73's getting the middle 2 goals in the game on second period goals by Jordan Ryan and Corey Bellieu. The linesman getting up safely and skating off to the far side over by the Essex bench, so we'll resume play with a face-off off to the left glove side of Wheaton. Centennials winning the draw down the half wall, back to the right point to Pettit. Looking for the deflection in front was Brett Gibson. Pettit back in his own zone to pick it up for the Centennials. Skating out beside the far post, the pass to Fisher in the neutral zone. Picked off by Broman and throwing back down in behind the Ayr net. Pettit turning around to avoid the forecheck of Broman. There's Broman again, a near turnover. Broman trying to keep it in at the top of the blue line. Mutton moving over the left side of the line, down in deep, in behind the Essex net. Mutton to the backhand, still with the puck, back to the left side. The shot and a glove save by Wheaton off the shot by Mike McKnight. 2 players wrestling at the far post. Tonight's game brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. We hope to see you tomorrow night, or excuse me, Sunday afternoon rather. Tomorrow night we're not sure about as of yet, so please check our website for further details, www.arcprohd.com. The shot by Slipchuk moving over into the near corner. Hurst back to pick it up for the Sens. Shot back opposite side by Baylor John, hard off the sideboards, ending up off to the left side of goaltender Doherty on the far corner. The Sens coming up the near wall now. Wheaton leaving it for the defender, throwing it along the wall far side and moving up over the right is Selecki. His shot going to the near corner, and Declan Castor giving chase into the 73 zone. 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the third as we start going end to end. Kept on side at the left by Raymond. Down the half wall Ayr tries to pick it off. They do so. And Sweezy flips a high pass out of play through the neutral zone. Face off right circle, Hebert to take the draw, he wins it. Unable to get it past Ben Port. Port throwing it down the side wall to Christopher. Christopher picking it up at the top of the blue line, skating out the far side, decking the defender Hebert on the play as he carries the puck past the 73 blue line. Boggs at his own blue line, the pass up the right side, the shot by Canzoneri wide off to the far side. Boggs picking it up by the red line, the pass into Hebert, skating over the right side into the corner on the end board, centering pass, and they score. Marco Canzoneri with the go-ahead 73's goal. 3 minutes and 31 seconds into the third. The 73's now back out on top, looking to go home tomorrow night, wanting to sweep
Essex goal scored by number
the
3.
Schmalz Cup quarterfinal.
Goal 16-29.
The Schmalz Cup quarterfinal. Don't know how many times in this series I'm gonna trip over that one. The spelling is not the phonetic spelling, folks. Moving into the slot is Mutton, the puck dribbling off his stick into the near corner. Down the far boards, Bellew coming out the near corner to Colin DeLayet. DeLayet seeing limited ice time as Hurst skates back over the right side of the 73 blue line. The pass up to DeLayet. DeLayet gonna make the most of his opportunity anyway as he skates past the left circle. Doherty having to make a glove save. Brahman winning the draw, passes it to himself, moves to the end line, the shot, the rebound to Beaulieu. Broman moving out the far side now, back to the point. The shot by Thibert, handled in the glove at the top of the paint, far post by Doherty. Beaulieu to take the draw for the 73's. Richard in there from the right circle for the Centennials. Beaulieu winning the draw, but unable to draw it past the defender Pettit. Castor through neutral ice. The pass to Richard. Wheaton sticking it up. The boards on the far side, unable to clear. The shot by Richard along the ice, kicked aside by Wheaton. Thibert, the pass down the left wing to Garon. The short pass to Beaulieu, moving around the net. The centering pass for Garon, and Garon knocked over by Mike Wilkins. Beaulieu at the red line, stood up by Richard. Moving through the neutral zone is Nick Hurst, picked up by Kevin Boggs in behind the Essex net. Down the far side, Selecki through the neutral zone, up past center, over the right side, moving right into the slot is Dunmore. Dunmore shooting just over the net. A wide open shot. Doherty skating to the bench. So a penalty coming up here to the 73's. Curtis Primack laughing as he's unhappy with the call from the head referee. The Centennials hoping to tie it up. A 33-15 shots on goal advantage for the 73's.
14-14.
Baylor John rimming it around. Out the far side comes the puck. Boggs throwing it through the neutral zone, back in behind Doherty's net. The pass through the neutral zone, looking for Richards. Richards can't touch the puck, so it goes into the corner on the near side for an icing. Essex winning the draw. Hebert skating around the near side, tied up in the corner. Eby with the puck now, falls down, gets it back. The pass up by the blue line, shot back in by Scott Bromley. Eby in neutral ice, the pass up for Christopher. Christopher looking to move around the defender, eventually has it taken away by Boggs. The shot into the midsection by Wilkins. A short rebound coming out, but nothing in behind Wheaton as of yet. Eby moving over the blue line into the slot. A quick hard wrist shot, and Wheaton sticking out the glove to make the save with 13:11 to go. Third period of play, the Essex 73's on top 3-2 on the Marco Canzaneri goal. The shot from the left by Hurst, kicked away by Wheaton. Down the side boards at the half wall, turning around is Gibson. Gibson with the first Ayr goal in the first period. The 73's able to clear the puck. And Devin Castor back, or that's Hurst, excuse me. Nick Hurst behind his own net as Brett Gibson moves over the 73 blue line on the right side. Centering pass, Fisher in front at the far side. Hurst moving down past the end line, turning around back to the left side, back to Hurst. Down past the end line, centering past the shot. Wheaton kicking out the right pad on the shot by McKnight. Delayet moves it out past the blue line far side. Slipchuk skating through the neutral zone, flipping a backhand in and going off on the play. The shot from behind the net by Beaulieu looked to catch a piece of the mask of Doherty. So a weird angle from Beaulieu trying to extend the lead to 4-2. The shot by Garon going off into the corner. The save by Doherty. Another shot from the left. So 3 successive slap shots. The last one by Tyler Raymond. Face off to the right of Lee Doherty. Ayr winning the draw, but turning over the puck on the possession. Getting it back is Hunter Moore. Essex keeping it in. The quick wrister, the shot hitting the side of the net. McIntyre getting a rebound. Dunmore with the initial shot. 11 minutes to go. Fake shot by McIntyre, back to the blue line left side, over to the right. The shot by Boggs, hitting the end boards on the shot that missed the net by 2 inches off the far side. Face-off in the Ayr Centennial zone to be taken by Hebert. Hebert winning the draw, playing the puck off to the right wing, and Jordan Ryan playing it back into the corner, picked up now by the Centennials. Pettit, the cross-ice feed. Redford going across the left side of the line. Redford seeing limited action for the Centennials in this game. I believe only the second or third shift we've seen him out there tonight. 27 seconds to the midway point of the third. So although not in a desperate situation, time certainly winding down for the Ayr Centennials.
From Ayr, congratulations.
The 73's looking to go home with a 3-0 series lead as we have a face-off by the Ayr blue line on the far side. Richard winning the draw, drawing it to the defender. The pass up by the red line to Alex Richard. Moving down the right is Baylor John, his centering pass taken away by Hurst. Hurst now waiting behind his own net as we hit the midway point of the third. Centering pass and a pad save, rebound, and they score. So Doherty able to get the first rebound, but the second one goes in. Ryan Muzzin off the far side by the right dot at the face-off circle. Couldn't see who got the pass across, although I saw the initial shot.
Essex,
there was a rebound, it came out. Canzoneri getting an assist on the Muzzin goal. The 73 is now on top by 2 as they have a 38-19 shots on goal advantage. Down on the far corner is McKnight skating out past his own blue line, the center ice red line, and flipping a backhand into the near corner. Fisher giving chase, turning around is Brett Gibson. The shot from the right and the quick shot by Mutton. Wheaton having to stick out the right pad. Pass down the right side of the blue line, in behind the net and out the other side. Gibson giving chase, kept on side for a minute by Pettit before he loses the puck in the neutral zone. Garon around the defender, goes to the backhand. Doherty getting just a piece of it. So the 73's looking to put this one to bed and go back to Essex with a 3-0 series lead. Back to the right, Boggs the shot, the rebound out to Garon, hitting the side of the net, or that was Broman. Hard to differentiate the 8 and the 9. Centering pass, side of the net. Broman goes to Beaulieu, back to the point to the left side, hitting Eby coming down the sideboards, picks it up anyway, crosses the Essex blue line into the slot. Christopher tries for a shot down between the two circles. Eby losing possession. Here's another turnover and a big glove save by Lee Doherty off the turnover. Adam Dunmore with a quick snapshot to the far post. .7:37 to go, third period of play. Face off from the right circle, far side. This game brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. Visit us on www.arcprohd.com as Richard moves over the line on the right side, racing around out the far corner now, turning around at the end line. And a player aside for each squad bowls over Trevor Wheaton. The net going off its moorings as well. So please, fans, visit our website, www.arcprohd.com, for upcoming information on the possibility of filming tomorrow night's game. If the Centennials can pull it out tonight or manage a win tomorrow night in Essex, we will see you back here for sure on Sunday afternoon for Game 5 at 1:30. Face off beside the Essex blue line with 7:07 to go. Eby to take the draw. The draw won by Hebert, throws it back to the defender. Essex clearing neutral zone with the puck. And Hunter Moore back standing behind his own net with the disc for the Centennials. Shot in by Hebert from a long distance. Doherty having to get the glove on it anyway. Hebert back to touch up for the 73's. Around the side wall to Jordan Ryan through the neutral zone. The back pass to Canzaneri. Canzaneri throws a long pass back to Boggs at his own blue line. Canzaneri with the go-ahead and possible game-winning goal in this contest. The third goal for the 73's as his quick snapshot goes off an Ayr defender. Under 6 minutes to go now as Pettit back to pick up the puck for the Centennials. The pass through neutral ice taken away by Primack. Over the left side, centering pass to the backhand is Daniel Slipchuk. A nice move to move the puck to his forehand beside the right face-off circle. A quick shot on Doherty. Doherty making the save to keep it at a 2-goal Ayr deficit. Ayr winning the draw, drawing it back behind their own net to Hurst. Hurst moving it all the way into the 73 line and trying to pick up the puck in the near corner. The short pass to Fisher. Centering pass, Gibson looking for it out front at the left circle. The Essex 73 is now on top on the shot clock, 42-20. So the 73 is getting lots of shots on goal as they look to head home tomorrow night for a possible series sweep. Garon, the pass up to Beaulieu. Beaulieu skating around the defender, picking up the puck on the near corner, down deep in the Ayr zone. Beaulieu, far side now, past the end line. The pass back to Beaulieu, the rebound, and they score. Alex Garon grabbing the rebound off the pass by Beaulieu, hitting the wide open net. Doherty stuck at the far side. The Centennials yell out in frustration.
Essex goal scored by number 9, assist by number 5, and number 8. Time of the goal, 4:48.
Muzzin and Beaulieu drawing assists on the Alex Guerin goal. Richard screaming at the ref. Don't know what this is all about. Andrew Richard able to stay in and take the draw. Essex winning the draw. McIntyre drawing it back to the defender. Essex now moving out past the neutral zone. Rainbowed back in by Mike McKnight before McKnight touches up the puck on the whistle again. McKnight backhanding the puck out at the far side in frustration. Ben Port heading to the dressing room, so apparently his night's over. Under 5 minutes to go. The Centennials showing their frustrations as they're down 43-21 on the shot clock, as well as 5-2 on the scoreboard.
Air penalty number 8, 10-minute misconduct. Air penalty
tonight's
for a bench minor.
Game 3.
Time of the penalties 4:36.
Of the Schmalz Cup, brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions, with the Essex 73's in a 2-0 series lead, on top by 3 on the scoreboard here tonight, and looking to go home and wrap up the quarterfinal in Essex tomorrow night. Back to the right, the shot, deflection, and they score. The point shot by Aaron Tebert, somebody deflecting it in front of the net. 2 players for the 73's on either side of the net. Tebert could pick and choose off the hard slap shot off the right side of the point. And the 73's now out in front by 4.
Essex power play goal scored unassisted by number 77, Aaron Tebert. Time of the goal 4:26.
So Tebert getting credit for the goal. I thought it was deflected in front, but he'll get an unassisted goal at 16:26. Or 15:26, excuse me. 4:06 to go, third period of play. Face-off from the left circle in the Ayr zone. Slipchuk to take the draw, wins the draw, draws it to the defender, Bromley. Bromley's short pass picked off by Hunter Moore. Play now inside the Essex blue line. Moore goes to the other side, backhanded in by Jordan Pettit, picked up by Boggs at the end sidewall through the neutral zone. Pettit backhands a pass up the near boards to Alex Mutton. Mutton losing the puck. Primack goes back for Boggs through the neutral zone. Moving the other way now are the 73's. Gibson chipping it off the boards on the near glass, giving chase in behind the 73's net. Gibson slides a shot into the near corner off the left side and goes off on a line change. A near interception. Richard taking it away from the defender, Baylor John. Baylor John gets it back, throws it up the side board, down by the center ice red line, taken by Alec Richard before Canzaneri dumps the backhand back in for the 73's. Canzoneri with the go-ahead goal in the third period for the 73's, puck going around the near side boards. So Brett Gibson getting the opening goal for the Centennials in the first. The Sens going to the intermission with the 1-0 lead at first intermission. Jordan Ryan and Beaulieu, Corey Beaulieu replying for the 73's. The 73's on top at that point, 2-1. The turnover, Jordan Eby to the backhand, tying the game up for the Sens. But it's been all 73's in the third period as Dunmore looks for the puck right in the slot in front of Doherty. The shot by Raymond blocked. The Sens coming the other way, working his way through the left as Redford. The 73's back on a 3-on-2. The flip shot into the slot. McIntyre to the backhand as the whistle goes. The Centennials to the penalty box here. Looked like a hook or a cross-check. Couldn't tell the signal from the referee. It is indeed cross-checking. So the 73's come on strong in the third. Back to Boggs at the left. His shot. Doherty getting a piece of it with the glove. Canzoneri getting the third 73's goal, the third goal and possible game winner. Muzzin, Garon, and Tebert replying for the 73's after that. Some slashing going on. Richard and another player, Slipchuk for the 73's, getting rough at the top of the blue line, right side in Ayr territory. Richard will go to the box, obviously venting some frustration. It's going to be too little, too late for the Centennials here tonight. They're down by 4 with 31.4 to go. Tonight's presentation was brought to you by Arc Pro HD Video Productions. Visit us online at www.arcprohd.com for further series details. We may see you here Sunday afternoon if Ayr can pull out a win tomorrow night. Check our website for the availability on tomorrow night's game in Essex as the 73's go for a series sweep in the Schmalz Cup quarterfinal. Inside 10 now, back to pick it up is McKnight. The clearing pass through the neutral zone, missing Gibson with the pass. The shot by Tebert in between the pads of Doherty. The buzzer goes, and the Essex 73's will go home for tomorrow night's game, looking to move to the Schmalz Cup semi-final.
Game 4 in Essex.
For Arc Pro HD Video Productions, I'm John Molson. Your final score here tonight was the Essex 73's 6 and the Ayr Centennials 2 as the 73's take a 3-0 quarterfinal Schmalz Cup series lead. Good night.